35 seconds. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. I'll call the meeting to order. Becky, could you please read roll call?
I will. Tom Wilson.
Here.
Dean Friel.
Here.
Jack Scroxton.
Here.
Mike Pearson.
Here.
Ryan Rod.
Here.
Thank you.
Okay, is there anybody here from the public? No, there is not. Approval of minutes. If there are no changes or corrections to the minutes from the July 15th Facility and Maintenance Committee meeting, they will stand as presented. No changes. Maintenance Department report. We're going to turn it over to Eric. Eric, you want to run us through what we're talking about and what we've done this month?
Sure. Well, how deep do we want to get into it? Well, I'm just going to rattle right off the bat. Here in September, we have a custodian that will be taking leave of absence, I believe, or medical leave, for 6 weeks. So our team, our maintenance techs are going to fall back and take his spot. It'd be in Matt's area. So we're going to be taking over Old Courts, Health Department, 911, LEC, and Animal Control. So between Animal Control and Health Department, that's kind of a part-time thing. But I believe it's 2 days, 3 days a week. So the plan is just to have all the guys basically knock out all the buildings in, 3 hours time. So that's the first thing right off the bat. We maybe have a position where we can ask, go through BEST to have a part-timer come in. This has all just kind of happened in the past couple of weeks, so just wanted to let you all know.
And that's for 6 weeks, you say?
Supposedly 6 weeks.
Then they'll be back and.
Yep. We have had some hail damage to the LEC and Animal Control's roof. So, any of the metal roof out there that is on the main portion of Animal Control's roof, the LEC shed, the parapet wall capping. There's quite a bit of dings out there. So we have been working on that with the insurance adjuster. I haven't seen him yet, but he is coming out at some point. I know there's been hail damage to some of the rooftop equipment as far as just the outside shielding. I know there's some dings in some of the coils, but it isn't that bad where I think that we should really do anything with that.
Should we have somebody go check all of our rooftops to make sure? Because that's the number one culprit for ruining those units, is not having the fins all get beat in and nothing they don't go through. And should we have somebody look at that under an adjustment situation?
I know as soon as he comes, we're going to go through and have a thorough.
I don't know if we've had hail in Dixon. I mean, maybe out there they did. I don't know if they've had hail in Dixon.
I had some.
If they had it, we got to stay on top of that, because that's what killed for all the old units. And if we can, they got combs for that. And if we have to get that taken care of, we should make sure that's a good point too. Because it should be covered under insurance if we are repairing it.
Right.
But we should look into that, because that's a big deal. Big deal.
It's on the list.
Yep. Very good.
New courts, we had a few roof leaks due to some roof drains. We had the guys come out, some of the subs that came out and inspected. They found some other spots that they repaired. So far, everything is dry. Since then, we've been doing a lot of budget stuff. So if you guys want to start getting into budget stuff, I'm more than happy to. If you want to wait till afterwards, we can wait. It's up to you.
Entirely up to you.
I can start rattling off real quick. you give me a second. All right, so this is going from priority in capital. Priority, so basically 1 through 10, 1 through 40. We have Old Courts roof, which is, do you want me to throw numbers out? Okay, so we have 200K for this building. It's gonna take care of the roof replacement and the platforms that are holding the rooftop units, that we can access those or access those. A door and a window or 2 windows upstairs on the attic. We have retaining walls and sidewalks here, which is coming in at 2.1 million. And that's for all of it. There's different tiers to that. So this is the highest cost that it can be, and that's for a poured wall. All the sidewalks, the whole 9 yards. I wish I had some images for you, but I don't have that. Concrete. No, that's the most expensive.
You say that'd be more expensive?
Yep,
Okay,
that's the most expensive.
that's all right. I was just curious.
Anytime concrete goes vertical.
There's full site improvements versus,
Whoa.
you know,
These are
taking some
engineered estimates,
pretty
guys.
short
These are
one.
not actual numbers.
Right. So at the lowest, we're right around 1 million, and it goes up to 2.1. And this is all just kind of evolving to at the same time. Any questions on that? All right, I'm gonna keep rattling. We have some water softening equipment at the LEC that I'd like to get in. And this is just to try to keep ahead of, you know, the following years of hard water that is going through the system. We're at 68,500. Next is new courthouse, the north roof. We'll replace that at 143,000. The new courthouse north roof.
80 section.
Again, keep in mind that these are all estimated numbers, subject to change, just trying to get placement into what the potential capital investments might look like into the facilities.
And understand too, this is one of the things we've been talking about for 4 years is we've put numbers on all these roofs and everything and tried to put timeframes of when they're gonna go and when they're not. This is not gonna be done concurrently, or we're not gonna spend $4 million on roofs next year. The roofs are gonna need to be done and they're all at their, they're all getting down to the nitty gritty. So that's the estimates you're getting are actual numbers for now for replacement of these roofs. So.
We have the 911 retaining wall, and FMD pavement. That's coming in around, and this is all ballpark on this one, is around 300. Animal control.
And is it
asphalt.
my understanding that 911 refuses to participate in that?
Is that a shared
They-
cost?
They said they cannot share any money unless it's actually on their property.
So why don't we have them buy 4 feet of it? If they want it fixed, why can't we sell them 4 feet of the property? I mean, I'm not gonna, as a county, as a person who pays taxes, I'm not gonna pay for somebody who's getting subsidized by the state to widen it out for them to make it easier on them when it's coming out of taxpayers. I would rather see participation between both entities doing that.
Agreed.
So if we have to give 4 feet to them and let them participate, I think that's much more wise. Otherwise, I'm fine with the wall the way it is. That's what we have insurance for. Jeremy, am I wrong in saying that? Yeah. Okay, that would be great.
FMD judges, and I'm not really sure what to call this building now. It's the old jail. So I'm calling it FMD
It's
judges.
called the Lee County Maintenance Department.
Well,
It's our
the
facility maintenance
facilities
department. It
department
is, and that's the
slash
new, that's the name of
judges.
the building.
Right.
Yeah, that's the name of the building until the judges go upstairs, isn't it?
Right.
So it's gonna be Eric's building, how's that?
Roof replacement, 250,000. New courts, we have some water heaters, for 28,000. Also at new courts, first floor flooring at the health department for 115,000. Old courts, we have a ADS panel upgrade and that's 15,000. Those are the top 10 that I would recommend hitting hard if possible within the next year. The rest, I have 43. We can go over that after the meeting.
So with those top 10 that you just referenced, those are the priority projects that you're going to ask
Yes.
board to budget in capital for FY '26.
Yes.
None of the other items that you do have are identified as future projects that need to be done.
Future or less critical.
Sure.
So you're going in for budgeting for how many roofs this year?
None, right? That's FY
No.
'27
Yeah,
for 2.
I have one. The north roof is for 27. Animal control is next year.
animal controls next year.
Animal controls next year, that's the only one, but the
The
Two.
two larger ones are for 27.
And then the ones after, then we got bigger ones than that after that.
Right.
28 or 29, correct? I mean. And again, you guys, if something happens and a roof lets loose, we gotta repair it.
Mhm.
These are just taking them to the nth degree until the inevitable happens.
Are any of these roofs beyond coverage?
There's
Insurance?
really no such thing as coverage. I mean, they depreciate the cost of the roof anyway, so put a $300,000 roof on and if it's guaranteed for 30 years, year 30, you're getting
Spot.
$500 and a smack in the back. I
Yep.
mean, it's not like it's not replacement cost. Jeremy, is that correct in our policy? The warranty issues on roofs, they depreciate the value of the roof throughout the year.
correct.
So I mean, the 30-year roof becomes exponentially less money every year that they'll replace.
Right.
Up to a certain.
Questions, comments, concerns?
So the only thing I ask is if this wall at the 911 center, would we better off using that money somewhere else? Rather than tying up $300,000 that we might not go forward with. is my
There's,
question.
there's lots of projects that we can
Right.
do.
But if we do this in the budget, can we take the money from something like that and use it for something else?
Well, you gotta remember, just because we got it in the budget doesn't mean we're gonna get it.
No, I understand.
I mean, this could get thrown aside anyway. We just
Yeah,
don't know.
let me have some conversations with Shelley and the 911 board to see if we could come up with something. I mean, I know that there already has been, but if not, we could have a little bit of a further discussion. This isn't going through anytime soon. We have a handful of months here to get this fleshed out, so.
Okay.
We really just need to worry about that in October.
Did you have something in the budget for, didn't you say here last month that the elevators at the new courthouse need to be replaced?
They don't need to be replaced like immediately, but the closers are not, we can't, we can't work on them anymore, or we can't, but the Otis or Conade cannot work on them. And that is in the budget, but it's down the list.
Oh, okay.
They're in decent shape, but if something goes haywire with them, we're gonna be
Without,
looking at,
Have they, given us an idea of what it would
100.
take to gut them? I
It's
mean,
a-
if they reuse the cabs, I mean, the cabs in good enough shape to keep? I mean, is there parts they can replace? I just don't know, is there a maintenance type thing they can do, or is it a full replacement?
it's not a full replacement of the elevator itself or the cab. It's just the
Motors,
openers.
raceways and all that stuff?
I think the raceways are okay.
Hmm.
It's just the closer.
Okay.
So. Yeah, and like I said, if you want me to keep rattling down,
I know you like to talk in front of people, so I'd like to have you keep.
I love it.
I'm just kidding. No, we should be, I think we should be good. Is there anything else? Everything's going good elsewhere?
Elsewhere, yeah, I mean, we're busy.
I've had a lot of compliments on, how the guys look at work wearing uniforms, how the trucks look, and people knowing that we've got maintenance vehicles out there. And people are seeing us, and that's a big deal. So I mean, I know we're getting a lot of people that are saying, I didn't even know we had a maintenance department like that. I'm like, yeah, so it's good to see that things are starting to come down the pike and things are getting organized, and hopefully in the next year or so you can get it the way you want it to where it's
It's
more
getting
fun.
there. It's getting there.
Takes time.
Um, Like I said, we've been getting into the Limbo program. The guys have the iPads now, so we've
Yeah.
been, chatting every single day about what is coming through the pipeline and how it's coming through the pipeline and what we need to do and what we need to tweak in the system in our program. That's just reoccurring PMs. So it's before too long, I'd say this time next year, we're going to be looking really good.
Just one more thing to note about the budget, just so you guys have a overall understanding of at least what has currently been identified as projects. We've identified over $5 million in facilities projects that will need to, be taken care of at some point, whether that's not next year, following year, within 5 years or not, whatnot. We have to come up with, and I know Eric is working on that, is coming up with a timeline, a schedule of what those projects might look like. And that's just what's been identified now, not to say what's going to come into the future.
And Jeremy, just along those lines, when we did the project across the street, we spent $4 million of 13.9 that we asked for. We had another $9 million coming down the pike. And we've told the board this, they've all been made aware of it. I've been talking about it for 3 years. There's a lot of stuff coming down the pike and we're going to spend money on it. And so we've got $9.5 million of 13 to still spend, that we haven't spent yet. So that's roofs, the walls, all the stuff that we've gone through, that was in those budgets, and all the board members have heard all this, so it's not a surprise to them. So there's a lot of money come out of pocket in the next, I think we had it forecasted out for 7 years. So you divide 7 by 14 is $2 million a year just in preventative maintenance that has been neglected. So, and the other thing, quite frankly, the 13 and a half or whatever the heck million it was, that stuff gets more and more expensive the further you kick the can down the road, and everything does. So just in retrospect, $5 million seems like a lot, but it's not.
Yeah, and I just wanted, again, just, there is a lot of future projects
Oh.
to keep these facilities up and running.
Mhm.
And if we're, as Tom just said, if we're going to stay up on these facilities to the best of our abilities, you could elevate that number to whatever you want. But
And the other thing I think that has done, that's a big deal for us as a group, our group, is our facilities maintenance, getting Eric and getting a great team put together makes it easier for us to get things done. And it's not that we haven't had good group and good people in the past. The problem is we just didn't have a plan or an action plan. And now we kind of do. But it's good to have people, quality people, and we're working down the road towards a really good, positive direction. And that's the best thing that I can say is I think we're going in the right direction as a county where we need to go. So, okay, anything else?
nope, just
Sure,
make
Eric,
sure
you
you're
want to keep talking at all?
talking to your finance guys and getting it figured out.
No, it's everybody, we're very reactive. We got to be proactive. So that's why we're doing what we're doing. Okay. So, work orders, requests submitted. We have no work orders yet. I mean, I'd really love to get one. We got all the iPads after 3 years. We're finally getting our iPads, We've been promised that for 3 years. We finally got that. Not your fault.
do you-
Not your fault.
Do you want to start seeing work orders?
Yes,
like
I
on
do
a-
want to see, that's what this
Okay.
group is for. We put
Okay.
this, we implemented this,
Didn't you want to see work orders over 2,500?
2,500, yes.
Correct.
Yeah, if you guys do anything
Okay.
underneath that, it's nothing that we want to, we
Yes.
don't care.
So-
Anything under that, you go for it. I think that was the number we put in there.
Mhm.
Request for final budget numbers, none. Request, ready for approval, none. Building off, official report, Joe Bay's here. Joe, what do you got? What have you been working on and how's things going?
Well, we've taken in a monthly valuation for July of 301,454,000 and change with the permit fees of $3,189.30. We've still been working with trying to get the ordinance in order for the proposed building ordinances. Jeremy's been helping me with that whenever he gets a free second. And we have just recently signed a contract for a new software. It's called iWork for the building zoning department and for code compliance. So we're very excited about that. We have a kickoff meeting tomorrow and they're going to detail all the information that we need to get to them to start the build out on our software. And we hope to be moving forward with that within the next 60 to 90 days. We should have that up and running. It's going to allow us to track everything through all the departments, as many departments as want to participate in this, including the assessor's office or health department will be able to input data into this, and we will be able to see it on an ArcGIS system, just like we have now. On map software, you can click on a parcel and say, oh yes, Tom has a permit for that pool, and so on and so forth. So we're very excited to launch that. Otherwise, we've just been processing away and
So this software, everyone in the county could utilize this
to some
way.
capacity, yes.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, it's not for a singular department for a single function. This is good for zoning as it is for building, it can also be utilized with the health department if we can get them on board, So we'll just once we get everything up and running, we'll get people to where they can see it, we'll demonstrate it. It is going to give us the option to start taking payments by credit card. So you won't have to come in and pay by cash or check anymore. There'll be a portal for anybody in off the street to walk in to our office. They can fill out a permit right on the computer if they want to, or online. This should be a very good advancement for.
Have you got any feedback from anybody on the stuff the work that Jeremy did on the website as far as the building stuff? I mean, has there been any feedback on stuff like that? I mean, everything's, no one's said anything.
Nope, everybody still just punches up when we talk about having to have rules to follow they don't like.
Well,
So,
I
you
mean,
know,
that's
how it
a
is.
good thing. I mean,
Yeah.
we're trying to
Exactly.
protect constituents, not hurt them.
Exactly.
Is there anything else?
I was
building-
over at Compton today and they're getting the trusses set on the new Compton Fire Protection District building.
Nice.
So that's coming along nicely. We've got quite a few new construction, single family residents, I think 7 in the county so far this year. Might be off by 1 on that, but
Everyone's complying with what we want to do. Very good.
nearly.
Is it all, I mean,
There
is it
were some
all,
that were under construction before I started.
sure. Is it all over the county or is it localized to Dixon? Where's it at?
Well, we've got some on Inlet Road at Sublette. We've got one, on Kilgore, one on Lennox. We've got 2 in White Oaks. We've got, actually 3 in White Oaks. We've got, one in Shadowwood. And then there is one on McGurr Road. It's kind of a house. The guy's building a 1,400 square foot house with about a 3,000 square foot garage attached to it. That's very similar to what's being constructed down in Sublette. And then there's another one that's gonna be constructed on Quail Hollow Road. And another one that just started on Franklin Road, just outside of Franklin Grove.
Nice. Good.
So, yeah, a lot of new construction right now and some pretty good sized additions and whatnot as well.
Good deal.
So,
Anybody have any questions for Joe? Get your truck lettered yet?
yes, sir. Look sharp. Look sharp.
Okay, no one has any questions for Joe? Unfinished business. Are there any items under unfinished business that we need to discuss? No? New business, the retaining wall update. So retaining wall update, we're going through stuff. We're still meeting with some different people from different departments and with the state and trying to get some ideas and make sure we're staying compliant with what other people want, but we're working towards getting some ideas and some numbers put together for the retaining wall. Because it's just getting late in the year. We talked about this for 5 months, but things just don't go fast in this sector. So, but we're working towards a few alternative routes. So, well, I'm sure we'll have something more to report next month. Is that it? Are we done? No executive session. Is there a motion to adjourn? Jack, Dean, seconds it. All in favor, say